Welcome back. We're here at Ken's Service and Sales in Marola on Clinton between Two Rod and Girdle Road. And I'm here with Ken and Matt Kelchin from Ken's, obviously the ownership of the company. And thanks for having us here today. This is
Thanks for coming in.
I'm sure our viewers can see over our shoulders here what a fantastic showroom that you have here,
Thank
Ken.
you.
It's really
Thanks.
incredible. But why don't you talk about a little bit about the history of your business first?
Well, business started out in 1955. My dad started it as an automotive repair shop, and throughout the years grew into outdoor power equipment, lawn and garden, and got into a little bit more into car repair, lawn and garden, just kept growing the business. I took over in 1980, and at that point concentrated more into power equipment, then got into power sports, starting out with snowmobiles in 1994, and did a couple expansions on our old building, and got to the point where we outgrew it. And 5 years ago we started talking about building a new facility. Piece of property came up for sale, we purchased it, and the rest is history. Here we are today.
Yeah, this is great. Very impressive. I'm gonna turn to Matt a second and talk to him about. Can you talk about the types of merchandise and inventory that you have here? I mean, from the lawn care, the motorcycles, the ATVs, and things.
Sure. Well, we try to have premium lines because at the end of the day, service is our middle name, and we like to put stuff out there that we get the customers back for normal service, but it's not a daily occurrence.
Right.
So we have lines like Husqvarna and Steel that we've kind of segregated and put the outdoor power equipment over on this side of the store. And then the motorcycles and side-by-sides, off-road products, snowmobiles, try and cover all 4 seasons of the year. And obviously with the store now, being able to do that, get it out in front of people. If they're coming in snowmobile shopping in the wintertime, they might come back in the spring for a chainsaw or a lawnmower.
Right.
Added Kawasaki when we moved into the store here, getting into street bikes and dirt bikes, adding additional side-by-sides over and above the Can-Am stuff, Outlander series of quads and Renegades, along with the brute force ATVs and Kawasaki Mules, which were one of the first side-by-sides to come in. Side-by-sides is a huge off-road division of the industry right now. Actually probably starting to surpass ATVs. New York State, more uses for them. We've got the Spider motorcycles that have been new since '08.
Right.
Broke into the touring segment in 2010 on those. So enjoy the customers coming in, telling us all their touring stories, going across country and enjoying time together. So it's nice, diversified, all aspects of the business.
Yeah, it's just incredible, especially from where you came from originally. And
It's quite a change for us too to be able to come into a facility where we're able to take and keep all of our products out all year and put some displays together that are going to be appealing to customers. And like Matt had mentioned, we're trying to put premium lines in so we can. It's very important to us that we stay with premium lines because we look at it also on the service side of the business where we're trying to hook up with manufacturers that we can get that service also so we can provide it to the customer, the end user. And that's very important. That's where we've built the business as far as trying to keep everybody in good products and a well balance. Our shop in the back is, we have certified techs in the back now. We've had for probably 4 to 5 years. That's something we really concentrated on. We want our guys, we school them constantly to keep them up on new technologies and changes. Give each one of our techs their own workstations, workspace, so nobody's crammed, and everybody's got lift tables. So we try to make the facility easy for not just customers, for all our employees to work too.
Right.
And we're always looking to expand, do different changes, different changes. But at the point, this is where we come now, and we're trying to concentrate what we have and move on. See what the future brings us.
Your service area is really impressive too, like you described it. I mean, it's neat, clean, spacious, enough room for your techs to do their work.
Right.
The lift stations for the bikes and other equipment is just really. And then additional, how many square feet here?
Total on the building's 30,000.
30,000.
30,000 feet.
That's.
Yeah, it breaks down. We've got approximately 8,000 square feet in the showroom. We've got about a 5,000 square foot shop, and then the rest of it works out for parts and storage, warehousing, that type of thing. So we've got enough space now that we're not cramped.
Yeah, that's great. Matt, why don't you talk your Facebook presence and stuff you have going on Facebook?
Well, like anything, you got to stay on the cutting edge when it comes to marketing. Facebook is almost building our own radio station right now. You've got so many radio stations that are throughout Western New York that you can advertise on. Facebook, though, gets that, retains that customer. We're doing a lot of sales through Facebook. That it's working out well, along with email. And tying that in with email, doing giveaways as far as we'll be coming up here in the spring, giving away a chainsaw to a lucky winner. We've done through the winter with our apparel department, helmets, clothing, for the snowmobile industry. We'll probably do something like that coming up here in the spring for motorcycle helmets and riding gear for that too. So it's a big part of our accessory and clothing business.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to doing some cool PR promotions and open houses and demo days, get customers out here, ride some new product. We got a trail out back that we've put in for people to be able to do that. And the manufacturers are helping us get the demo trucks out here and have some events.
That's cool.
So
That's
make it a
really-
destination,
That's
you know,
really
not
cool.
not just service and parts and sales, but come out and have some fun. And you know, that was an idea when we built this, to be able to do that. There's not a lot of places like this that you can do that in Western New York.
You can't miss it when you go by here, so you got a great location. How can people reach you? What's the best way for them to do that?
The phone number here is 716-683-1155. The website is www.kenserviceandsales, all spelled out, .com. Facebook, just search Ken Service and Sales. We should pop right up. And email is kenservice@yahoo.com.
And you're right here on Clinton, between Two Rod and Girdle. Again, you can't miss it. It's a little closer to the Two Rod end in Marilla here. But stop out. I mean, this is the right time of year to get ready for spring, whether it's in the yard or on the road or off-road. It's a great spot to come and see the different merchandise, again, as you can see behind us. So stop out and see Ken and Matt, and we'll be back in just a minute.